So whether you think poker's a sport or just a game, the money is very real. Joining us now is Daniel Weinman, winner of the 2023 World Series of Poker main event. Daniel, congratulations, to put it mildly. It is a long slog. These are kind of marathons, aren't they?
Absolutely. I mean, the World Series of Poker main event is a 14-day long tournament, I believe, from start to finish. There are a couple off days at the beginning, but it is nonstop, 12 hours a day for the last 10 days.
How many hands do you have to play?
I want to say the final table itself was one of the shortest in history, only about 160 hands. But over the course of the whole tournament, it's probably in the neighborhood of 200 to 300 hands a day. So probably 3,000 hands for the entire tournament.
I'm going to ask a dumb question I played poker, but not certainly at any competitive level. How much of it is luck and how much of it is skill, and how much in this particular occasion was luck versus skill?
I think it's a great question. I think that if you ask just the poker layman, he's probably going to say it's 95% luck. And over the course of one tournament, that's not too wrong. I mean, out of 10,000 people, was I the best poker player in this tournament? Absolutely not. Was I a very good poker player who was the luckiest? For sure. In the long run in poker, I would argue poker is 99% skill.
It's been 17 years since the last record was set. How does it feel to win $12.1 million? And what are you going to do with it?
It still doesn't feel real. It was still this week. I think it was Monday the tournament wrapped up, and I still kind of am expecting to wake up any moment. I don't think it's going to change my life all that much. You know, the money is incredible. It's an amount of money I've never really considered, but I don't see myself quitting my job.
What is your job?
What
is your job?
I'm a software engineer at a tech startup in Atlanta, which is actually in the poker industry, so combines the two things I know the most about.
Yeah, I was on some chat groups earlier today. Did you make a deal with the runner-up, Stephen Jones, as a way to hedge your bet, or did you walk away with 100% of your winnings?
We ended up not making a deal, but I did manage to hedge some of the winnings away from the table.
Can you explain what you mean by that?
I ended up selling a portion of my equity in the tournament to a few investors. So by the time Stephen Jones and I ended up playing one-on-one for the title, it was a $6 million difference between first and second, which just seemed like an irresponsible amount to gamble for, even because one-on-one poker involves so much luck. So I was able to figure out the equity that my chip stack was worth and sell some of that to outside investors.
That's very interesting. So is there a moment in time? Let me ask it this way. How many of the players there play poker full-time professionally, as opposed to a person like you who has a full-time job and plays poker as a side passion?
I would say about 20% of the field are full-time professional poker players. I still would lump myself into that category. I like to joke that poker is still my job and my software engineering job is my hobby. But I would say a good 80% of the field are kind of guys who enjoy playing poker with their friends and either win a tournament to get into the main event or raise money from friends and family to play.